Strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Lawrence now off the bootleg. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd and 5.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jamison Williams.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. Down to the 42, 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Well, they certainly took too long to set up play action, and that gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game.
For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
On third down, Lawrence
escaping the pressure right.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability, while understanding where the receiver is running his route, allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Purdy now on second down. He completes it to Olave.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down.
Purdy off the play fake. That's Olave bringing in another one.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Under pressure, they got him again. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Seahawks send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 9. Lawrence.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And nothing after the catch here as he's dropped right on the spot at the 47, but in plus territory. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd,
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Lawrence will throw.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major. Hit the reset button and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now on 1st down, it's Purdy.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Purdy's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The Seahawks at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. On 1st down, Purdy. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. Now a 2nd and 2. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
And this is going to be intercepted.
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Now Lawrence.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
McPherson on for the point after.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This will be caught. Judy.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Play action. Now Purdy.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown.
Chris Olave.
30 yards.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Higgins out on the right side. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. In motion comes the tight end left.
Dobbins will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
McPherson now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drill. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Jamison Williams.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Seahawks open the lead up to 34-0. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent, and they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
On first down, Lawrence. Throw out wide to Walker.
And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And they're going to speed things up here.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Gregory Rousseau
Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
on play action. Lawrence.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll run with Dobbins.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
From the gun, it's Walker.
Fights off the defender. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, L.A.
Michael Mayer.
58 yards.
And the Rams are able to claw one back.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Anthony Walker, given that O-line fits, he gets in there to drop him. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, these are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Now a throw here, hauled in. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Lawrence. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that drops the deficit from 28 to 25.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
J.K. Dobbins, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about.
Let me get Charles Gardner and your replacement DN, and I got Greg Russo and AJ Terrell for you.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
It's Brian Branch with it.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown.
Sam Sloman now for the point after.
And that will cut this lead down to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Flushed out right. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Fielded at the 20. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And quickly, they get to the line.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
They go play action here on first down.
Outright, he's got Ruckert.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Now Lawrence.
And now here is another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Purdy.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. It's a big play there for Seattle. 48 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Jamison Williams
laying himself out in the end zone.
And the Seahawks are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Lawrence's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Here's Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
So the victory here for Seattle. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question, when you force